Welcome to our Foresight TV USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Santu Das, who has been reporting, and he's a partner of Foresight.tv India, and he's doing a wonderful job taking Foresight.tv to DTH, which is direct to home and all those things, taking care of all the licensing and all those activities of this continent, this part of the world. And the question he asked just now, I have to interpret it because he asked in Hindi. The question he was asking is, what is your perspective of this 21-day war between Russia and Ukraine as this thing? USA and China had a meeting in Rome right now where we Americans want China not to get involved in spite of Russia asking for help from China. And eventually Russia will also ask help from India too, because these are the two countries of the world which represent almost 1.6 billion and 1.5 billion, which is almost 45% of the world's population of 7.5 billion people. So the question, very important, what does the masters of India think about it? Seventh Fleet from America was coming. And the only reason why the 7th Fleet and the British Navy stopped and a new nation, Bangladesh, was created at that time, because the 18 nuclear submarine warships from Russia came to save India at that time in 1971. And when the Russian submarine popped up in the Bay of Bengal near Bangladesh, America and Great Britain is the following. Number one, Russia should always and has always proven itself in the last 75 years as a true friend of India. So his perspective, which represents 125 crore people, which is 1.3 to 1.5 billion people, that we trust Russia more than America, basically, bottom line of the whole thing. So Americans like us and President Biden, a message for you very strongly from India, from the grassroots Indians, you just heard him speak. America cannot be a fair weather friend of India. Indian people, 1.3 billion people, are very smart. They go with track record. Americans have to show permanent friendship to India. Not that the administration changes in 4 years and the foreign policy also changes. That is bullshit for a nation. Foreign policy of a nation is decided for 100 years. But only in America is a country where foreign policy changes in 4 years. And that's not good for a nation. As an American, I'm advising my president, please change the foreign policy of our nation. And you heard the grassroots Indian talk about Russia's friendship with India. And that's why Prime Minister Modi in the United Nations had to stay neutral in spite of all the pressures of the world, because he represents this 1.5 billion population. The worst thing that can happen in this scenario is Russia, China, India become an alliance against the wrong foreign policies of the Western world. Like it always says, the rich people sit at home, become richer in the Western policies, and the poor people go to war, and rich people become richer, and the poor people go and die themselves. So this is not good for America. America, if you're listening to Kevin Kaul, Foresight TV, this needs to be changed. Your foreign policy needs to be changed. If you say India is my friend, the president does not have a right to change that foreign policy. This is no longer a superpower nation. If you want to remain a superpower nation, you need to say, whole world is my allies, including Russia is.
Right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Foresight TV, bringing you true news around the world.